I mean,
yes.
And it's on cotton. It's beautiful.
Well, that's coming
Talking
out.
about another one.
Oh, a brand new, highly, I mean, never done before, the Ponte Vecchio Bridge, which you have to, I mean, it's, tell us about that, because it is an experience.
You know, Ponte Vecchio is probably one of the most famous bridges in the world.
With Florence,
actually,
right?
It's in Florence.
Yes.
And it's actually it's like a small city, because Ponte Vecchio was built with all these little shops, and where it was actually the original goldsmiths center. So all the goldsmiths and silversmiths,
amazing.
I'm talking about 1,000 years ago, were located there. So you would go there on this Ponte Vecchio, and they were making gold and silver and jewelry. So now, 1,000 years later, we go to Ponte Vecchio. I mean, tourists from all over the world, and you see like hundreds of Chinese, thousands of Japanese and Americans. Everybody goes there because you still see these incredible jewelry stores filled with jewelry.
They're family after family after family.
Exactly,
it's amazing.
from hundreds of years. And so this is like the most incredible thing. So I carved that because it's an homage not only to Florence, which is probably one of the most romantic and beautiful cities in Italy, the capital of the Renaissance. We owe it to Florence, the incredible art, the art patrimony that we have in the world. If you think about it, Leonardo da Vinci and Sandro Botticelli and Michelangelo and Polibio, like a plethora of artists that we now worship, they came from Florence, and they lived all at the same time in the 15th century. And so now I carved on a beautiful seashell, entire seashell, so you don't get a piece of it. You get the original shell, which you can find, by the way, in Florida. You know, this is a shell that comes from Tanzania or Madagascar or Kenya, and it takes a long time to find them, to get them. Then we have to transport them to Torre del Greco, carve them, and that it's very, very difficult to carve a shell. I'll show you why. Because when I'm carving a cameo, we use this stick, right? So we put the piece of shell on a stick like this.
Yes.
So when I do this, I have a firm hand to work on. To carve this, I cannot put it on a stick, right? And wax. So I'm basically, which one?
There you go.
I'm going this way. My carvers have to carve like this, right on it. You know, imagine like a fisherman on a boat, it's doing some carvings, engraving on a wood, out of boredom.
It's like impossible.
It's like impossible.
You have to go through the bumps and all too, right?
Exactly. With this stainless steel tools that have been used. This is called bulino. Bulino is the carving tool, this carving tool. And so there's no other way. That's why no carver of mine wants to do it, not all of them. And I have to ask them the favor. This is the reason why you said, like, you don't bring them every time. I mean, it's not only for gifting, like exactly for Christmas. So imagine you will have a treasure.
You can't even ship a shell.
You know when you buy something like in a shop that, for home decor, and you buy a vase that's made